Hey guys, make this quick. Got the Avante motor installed. Let's see, it says Monster horsepower 1985 world champ or something or whatever. Paperwork that came with that motor is really funny. Should read that sometime. Sound like your mom writing a letter about how to do your laundry or something. Anyhow, this Avante is kind of ragged out. Tires are a little dry rotted, so good for running around on the parking lot. I had wired this thing the same way I wired my super slow RC10. Apparently some of the motors, I don't know, maybe they all are, but some are directional as far as which gets the positive and negative terminal. I was kind of under the assumption that the motor didn't really care. It didn't have like a forward or reverse. So anyways, I wired everything up per the little paperwork that came with the motor, and apparently that was backwards. So yeah, but I had done that same thing to this one, and it was also mega slow. I swapped ESCs, controllers, thought maybe something was up with the setting on the controller. That wasn't it. Even tried a third battery pack, same results. So I don't know what made me think maybe I had the wiring backwards. Actually, I did that same thing on the PB Ace as well. But yeah, I don't know, it just didn't dawn on me this time because I actually followed the instructions on the motor. So yeah, anyways, this guy seems pretty quick. I had some trouble with it last night. As far as oh man, I'm gonna wreck this thing because I'm driving to drive with one hand. Yeah, this is dangerous. Yeah, I had some trouble last night. The center diff was all jacked up. The little metal race on one of the bevel gears had kind of fallen off and gotten jammed, so this thing was making all kinds of noise. But got that sorted out while I was getting everything wired up, and it's pretty smooth now. I did see a torque splitter kit, which normally goes for a whole lot of money, but somebody in Hong Kong had a kit, a new kit for it, for like 65-70 bucks. So I went ahead and ordered that. I've got the braking set really strong. I need to turn it off because this thing wants to just come to a complete stop and kind of peel out every time I take my finger off the gas. So I do apologize, guys, for this driving. I'm trying to do this with one hand, but I'll give this thing another run in the dirt maybe this weekend. But man, that little sucker can go. Sorry dudes, but anyhow, it's live. I'll spend a little more time working on this guy. Also, I'll rewire that motor on the RC10 and give that guy at least a spin that it deserves. This is my first time to ever get to drive an Avante. Which is nuts because I've had this one and several more for years, but I don't know, it always just never seemed to make it off the shelf. Anyhow, the steering is crappy. I've heard a lot of complaints about the stock steering setup, and I can confirm that, yeah, that's true. A lot of slop, never really finds center very well, but I don't know, this just feels kind of cool to finally get to drive this thing. All right guys, have a good evening. Catch you next time. There it is. What a horrible paint job. Maybe it looks better on camera than it does. Check out that nice, what do you call that? That's a bad tint job. All right, take it easy.